At vantage point secure and cut off at the end of the day. Very dope. Now they're going to be moving in onto the same layer at the moment. Still have a lot of heals and another launch to boot, and their map management is so amazing. Still have 700 mats on the rotational person, Osmo.
But they got separated. Well done for Osmo to clean it up, but that's so crucial, losing your duo from effectively full HP because you want to tunnel out and save mats. It's a great
you guys,
to
1
have
second.
extra resource,
1 second,
it's
please.
not worth losing. He can find, sees the ballers on the low ground, but he's looking to go aggro because he doesn't have a lot of builds. 2 left, 1 left, none left now. Needs to find whatever he can. Looking for the shot, gets blasted, but he sends one right
Hey, what's up, HDJ?
Boys, did you hear
add
that?
me on. Okay, HDJ, I'll add you, my dude. What's up, man? I don't have a face cam on.
Players left, 6 duos remaining, and there it is. Spoiler goes down, so we have.
I'm just live streaming this World Cup final shit, bro.
Brilliant from Osmo.
Oh, look.
Back out into the storm, gets to Mir,
Nah.
gets the minimum amount of builds, gets all 13
What you up
of
to,
them, but still
HDJ?
playing the low ground. 6 duos left, 5 duos remaining, 6 players. There's 1 full duo left, and Osmo's looking for a great edit down. 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out, Harmy, and that was the other duo. We'll have a solo match if he can clean it up. Conversion comes through. 95 HP now, Shy.
In the zone now, it's the last circle, 9th one closing in. 40 seconds, Osmo finally goes down to Majin. Majin moving up, Jurg on the high ground, Pepper down below. It's a solo game at the moment, 1v1v1v1. Jurg making sure his lair is secure. Pepper up on the mid-ground lair. Majin getting pressure now. Pepper on low HP. Majin taking storm damage to get his heals up on a trap. It's his though. He moves in. Pepper going down. Risk versus Majin on the low ground. Jurg looking for pressure from height. Gets those combat shots on Majin, who gets dropped into the zone. Gets a quick pickup from Risk. Taking that risk, getting the reward. Jurg now on a lot of HP and shield, not taking tick step. Imagine with the surprise factor low on mats, can he get it done? 3 left for him. Or Elims, he tries for the 50-50, but Jurg comes in. S2V wins at the end of the day. Very dope stuff there.
Well done there from Harambe and Jorge Q, closing out there and matching the score of Majin and Provoked, putting both those duos at 34 points after the match. Again, we saw the leaderboard. It was 41 to 37. These are all duos who are up towards the top, but the action doesn't stop. Hopping into the 3rd game here, we are also into the final hour in Europe, so we're getting down to those last games. You can see it closing in on it. I apologize, a little premature there, but 103 left. People getting towards the back half and the back thirds of their games. 49 players left, 28 duos.
Yeah, these games are stacked. Looks like every single game so far has had that Storm Surge active, and these placement points are coming in around the 7th, 8th circle. So you have to be able to survive, have to keep your duo alive, have to manage your mats and your heals all the way through. Impact Fixie going up a few layers, looking for any more vantage points, any more sight lines he can block off. A launch pad coming in as people start to rotate to that 5th zone. A little bit early, but the zone just started moving. Ballers all around. A lot of open pyramid edits as well, as Fixie takes a few shots but has those shields available, going up for another big shot up or another build up. Alliance Powder goes down. So as we said, these early rotations, then the cutoffs, they're huge in terms of picking up free elims on people moving.
And somebody just tried to force that box as well with that flint knock. Fixie being not about it. Powder is getting enough space to be revived there. You can see that in the top right corner of your screen as the rotation comes out. Not a single player dropped on that rotation so far. We are still at 49 left, and this is kind of the proliferation of those heals. You see more people carrying heals, carrying shields. It allows you to take chip. If you get chipped on a rotation, no longer out. Good wall replace there from Shaw, and Nira getting into Noisy's box. Can they get the wall again as he gets to take it back? Does get it. Can they get the stairs in? And they do. Noisy and Arctic Dangerous going down. Well done from the EVD duo.
Even with all this mobility, these guys now know the meta. It's week 10. Everyone's already caught up. You have to be able to go for these elims when you have the tools, when you have the pressure, and that ping advantage as well. Shaw on full HP, Nirwa at full HP as well. Both sitting on a few elims for each other on pops. 25 people left alive. That Storm Surge is going to start ticking as well, as we haven't gone down to that 30 threshold just yet. A lot of action on low ground. Baller still available to a lot of people as well.
And the one thing you do talk about that ping advantage, it certainly does not hurt to have the better internet going in there. But shout out to SEE and the Vietnamese team being the first one coming through there and putting on a show last night. And I think it's actually something that's a little bit more mitigated when it comes to duos because of the strategies that end up going through, where you'll have one person forcing the wall, the other person trying to replace, or the other person isn't actually trying to get the wall right there, but they're trying to get the stair in first so then they can get the wall there. And you get to start playing games like the double combats, looking for the player in the sky there with the Shadow Bomb. As you see, their Storm Surge is active. We'll need to go to 30 players, and they got the knock onto Haibuzin courtesy of the Storm right before taking to the sky.
Looks like these guys are at the very highest point of this rift as well. They get to make the final decision onto where to land. No pressure from them at all as you look over. Not that much going on in mid-ground to protect height as it's getting shot out by Rapti. No elims coming out just yet. Everyone playing very, very safe and tunneling very well at the moment. Crew just gets powdered down once again. Scribbly Doggy now looking for any other shots down below his mid-ground tar player. That's an option a lot of mid-ground bases have. They can look down anywhere in their box, just protect the top and look for any squeeze eliminations on the bottom side of the map.
And we're going back on this rotation so you can see how Scribby and his teammate just immediately turn backwards and start editing through their tunnel. Now they can just slowly edit backwards, fire shots, Stink goes out, they spray shots towards it, but it is actually Lanoof who gets that knock. Killigore does go down as well. Lanoof and Clinton had previously qualified, but are doing their best in here. You see Violin in the top left as we get closer and closer to the placement threshold. Kazuna and Scribby, good job cycling out right now. Lanoof does end up going down, as well as a Supremacy Attack, who was in that top 10. However, they need to be cautious of their mats starting to get a little lower and a lot of tunnels going on around here.
Yes, and it's actually amazing what these guys are doing right now. They're waiting and tunneling as much as possible, not peeking too hard, then waiting for utility to get used. Any rips, you go for those big shots in the air. Nesty going down now from a lower tarp player. Once again, they're waiting for people to stop and make mistakes and capitalizing on everything as they did on the Stinks before as well.
That was a huge swing. Puts them up to 7 eliminations and into the top 15. That was a 5-point bonus right there for this duo, and into 30 points, up into the conversation. You can see Shaw then gets the knock onto Waste as everyone gets sent down on ultimate high as Nura is trying to work upwards and get some form of connection. He has the next lowest tarp, and he's just going to drop down and say, whatever. Here's all those heals and the utility we talked about as we close in on the next placement threshold. 11 duos left, 14 players, so a lot of solo riders, 8 of them hanging out, while only the 3 full duos.
No challenges coming on from height either, which allows Shaw to get these easy pressure picks with this gold scar. These guys making sure their rotations are perfect. Lol Boom now going down. When you have this time, when you have the Pro-Am weekend to prepare your loadout, your loot path, you get these big loadouts that are gold, all the heals you need. Another knock coming in from Nirwa. They're just tearing on this high ground at the moment.
They're doing brilliant, making sure they're getting good angles, but some shots going up, finally going to force them. And that's one thing we've talked about. Uncontested high ground is great.
Did you get my friend request?
Decides to take notice of you. You are the only one raining down the
I'll check it right after this game.
Just reset.
I'll check it right after this game, HD.
As you can see, Nura and Shaw doing a brilliant job of this, but look at the chaos on the low ground. Right now, you have Nura in your top right, Scrib Doggy in your bottom right. The rest of the action on the left side as Nali gets taken down by Kazuna, and we have our top 5, so it's all about the elims and the victory route. As
HD, do you know who these guys are?
Right after he gets past
I seriously don't even know who the fuck these guys are that are playing this arena shit.
Will he find it? But instead, Nura comes in late to the party, cleans up 1, cleans up 2, and that is it. Shaw and Nura take home the victory royale. 10 eliminations, 44 points, putting them in contention again. We're into the final hour of Europe. We're right there. These are the matches that decide those last spots. 4 are up for grabs, Shy. That's it. 4 left.
It's all around the world, man. Low, mid, and height, everything getting contested. Juice to milk for eliminations on every single layer. And Shaw and Nirwa just played it perfectly there. We see the chaos of all these builds, all these layer switches, people just trying to survive. It is the last week as well. Everyone's just trying out their honed strategies over these 9 weeks of preparation they've had, solos and duos. A lot of people splitting up, playing with new duos as well. We've seen that a lot in NA East, as well in EU, as we get into this next game. Issa and Camo on the low ground.
Yep, and you can see that controller duo trying to represent and do everything they can. Issa having already qualified for the solos, Camo trying to find his way to New York City. Can they make it? And this is actually one of the thinnest end games we've seen so far, with 39 players left, still 22 duos, so a little more action going on the mid game. As you can see, representative Issa and Camo's 8 elims right now. Super impressive, and there you go. Finally now into that last hour. Third time was the charm, 56 minutes remaining. And again, if you are just joining us and it's one of your first weekends watching, it is 3 hours or 10 matches. The semifinals were played yesterday, and the qualifying spots are in the top right. We have already seen the BES duo advance out of Oceania and the Trigger QQ duo from Vietnam take home the spot out of Asia. Which 4 will join them in Europe? And who do you got your eyes on, Shai?
For me, at the moment, I think that Shaw is just playing amazingly right now. I also think that there's going to be a lot of chances for Camo and Issa to pop off as well. They've been up and down in the leaderboards at the moment, but as we can see over here, these high elim games, if you get 1 or 2 pop-offs, you're right back into the running. There is only an hour left, but everyone's already experienced in playing their 10 games, knowing that, hey, if we're behind 2 or 3 games, we can play a little bit aggro here and then catch up with those big placement types of games later on. So hopefully these guys and their game plans work out. We'll see what's up right now. A little bit of a sneaky game coming in, a 4-gun loadout, which we don't see too much from Issa, with combats, ARs, drum guns, a very AR-heavy medium ammo loadout. Low people as well on mid at the moment. A lot of calmness. When there's not too many people in the server, you have these stalemate moments where a lot of people get to have a lot of information. Now, this is good for 2 reasons. One, the people who are boxing up know a lot of things about one another. But the bad part about it is that if everyone has information on everyone, there's so many more
Jay, are you still there? HDJ?
Used for eliminations.
Are you still there?
Left and right around the whole map.
Yeah, it's much harder to manufacture eliminations in this circumstance because everyone is used to playing. It's kind of nuts that we've gotten to a point in Fortnite where 39 people in a 5th circle is like, oh yeah, you know, that's not that dense. You know, it's fine. You got some room to move around and work with. But like, normally the reason people say play for late is because when you get so chaotic, if you are deliberate and you're able to get your rotation down, you will get opportunities to pick off other players. And you can see there just how aggressive these guys have been. 1,000.
Right after this game today, I'm going to add you, okay?
Again, that will turn off once we get down to below 30 players. As you see the launch pad come out, no bonks there. Thought about challenging for height instead. Going to go far side of the zone and box up and turn.
Camo now missing his partner, actually. They
I appreciate you being here, by the way, Jay.
He's going to be boxing up, waiting for any elims to happen.
Very much
These guys have 8 elims together in total. Heavy Snipe coming into onto the box as well in front of them. No follow-up, though, as it's not possible. These guys are on split layers, although that's very good for sight lines and different vantage points. Sometimes the synchronization can get desynchronized when you're not together with your duo partner.
Stay with your buddy. Particularly, it's week 10. Come on. Like, how many times, like, unless your name is Mongrel, like, trying to just 1v2 the rest of the lobby generally hasn't worked out for a lot of players. And right now, Issa and Camo recognizing that, getting back together, still on 8 elims, and now they're going to try and kind of level out the loadout. Interesting to see him dropping the heavy sniper in favor of still running the double AR, but I'm Trash living up to his name there as Issa just blasts him with the combat shotgun. Can't poke there, can't challenge against one of the best players out of Europe. Gets the conversion over, and we're closing in on that top.
Yo, this scrim shit is
very,
crazy.
Very smooth build over there to get right back up to his partner, but no, these guys are split now.
All these people in this one little circle, bro.
Camo getting a nice low tier or low ground lockdown on his enemy. Max going down on 60 hertz. You gotta up those hertz, but you guys see these people coming. Camo moving around.
That shit is bananas, homie.
His lair
Look at that.
These guys are owning the whole server, making sure everything's getting shredded down on numbers. Ash going down as well. The finish is coming out. These guys have collectively done so much damage. damage, drop-offs. It's chaos. Mods going down. What's happening over here, Sunday?
15 elims now. He just ran up to 15 elims, and notice how he's constantly checking his side. Can make it 16. Zaito goes down as well. Who says you need a teammate? He says, Mongrel who? My name is Ghost Issa, and I'm here to make a play. Camos in a box. What's in a box? It's the Ghost duo. They want to make it to New York City. They want to go together. One isn't enough as we're closing in on the top 10. 38 points so far. 17
Come on, guys.
They're already on 22 points.
Let's see who's going to win this.
They will not stop yet. There's still chaos going on. Jexy goes down. Trap gets armed right next to him, and they're into the top 10. Issa picks up another one on the high ground. They're on 19 now. He needs to circle back around and find the zone, and he finally does. Narshni goes down.
Come on, Ghost Camo.
Top Boy goes down. Closing it on top.
Dude.
Goes down as well. 6 left.
Whoa, yo, this guy's on fire, bro. Ghost Camo.
Significant at all. Still both alive on separate. They're playing solos. Guys, you queued up for the wrong
What's up, SB Squad?
It's 9 circle.
SB Squad.
Separate layers. Still 3 stinks available for pressure. Doing their own thing. Back to back. Intensive.
Oh, damn. Yo, this dude's on fire, bro. Look at this guy. Oh, we about to get fucked up.
Finally, these guys are getting put in check. Issa taking stinks. 1 HP.
We about to get fucked up. Hey, make sure to subscribe, SB Squad.
The enemy pops in with bringing down their big ring,
yo, feels bad. He was fucking people up, and he got fucked up in the end like that.
Going and bullying the last solo player left.
No, bro.
Big rain going down. No. Also going down as well. Alfine with a big combat shotgun pop shot. Intensive 8x
GG, bro.
Well. They secure the elim points. They secure the
thanks.
Well.
You just subscribed right now? I appreciate you, my guy.
Huge
I'm gonna subscribe back,
not to be understated, Alpha and Duo picking up 18 points right there, 8 elims, and the victory route. Zeke, that was nuts.
Sundown, that was absolutely insane. I mean, first of all, it's so awesome to hear Shy's voice and hear how incredibly he's at casting. Let's just
a great first cast.
Now I gotta go check if HD.
Especially in that game with Issa and Camo, controller lords with
HD. I'm gonna go back to check to see if your friend request came to me. Okay, let me see. Oh, you did. Yeah, it came through HD. I see it HD. Hold on. HD go. Okay. I see it HD. HD go. Okay. I see it HD. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna do something for you guys. 1 second. 1 second. Please don't leave. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna do something for you guys. 1 second. 1 second. Please don't leave. You're playing Fortnite now. What's your PSN? I'll add you. I just wanted to put my face cam on, bro.
And then what a catch there from Osmo. We're going to look at another team here.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
We're so close to qualifying week after week, especially last week 8. Provoked actually goes down on a waterfall there as somebody makes its way there. But this shot was disgusting. He didn't even actually get that elimination. He did a 112 to him to the face. But actually, Jorge, who was up on high ground towards the end, managed to nag that from him. But then Osmo taking on both Carnifex and Harmy by himself. Back on Imagine, though, as Osmo finally, because he doesn't have his shotgun reloaded, ends up going down. Imagine with the good attempt after we saw Provoked end up going down from fall damage, takes out Risk while in the storm, and then makes another storm play to kind of try to catch him by surprise, but it's not going to be enough. But it was so close, Zeke. This shot right here, and then look at this. He was so close. He already had his crosshair on his face, but no. Jorge is going to take the win just barely by milliseconds here, Zeke. This was so close.
Man, coming down there to the wire, man. this is just what Fortnite is, right? Like, everyone's going to give it their all. Everyone wants to qualify, and that's the kind of stuff we're seeing. Let's take a look at the leaderboard to see how things are shaking out currently. I can't even read.
Den Magis, I don't know.
Den Magisk.
Magisk. I'm going to call him Magisk.
Great. And TTV, I'm the Beast. We know you. You've been hanging out here for a while. At the top still, though, 7 games remaining.
Yeah.
This is pretty substantial. 3 victory hours right now, 100% win rate.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That is ridiculous. I mean, 62 points. This might be flipped here. Games remaining versus matches played. Possibly Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage. We've seen them week after week, and people are starting to, use that Fishy tag at the end of their name to get the good luck. But I mean, for Wolfies and Rojo were up here earlier. They've got 57 points now. They dropped down from 1st to 4th. Skite and Vato, who are just barely, I think they got 9th place twice in a row in the duos week. So that's one of the French-speaking duos that have not yet made it. We saw the Solary guys go through before, and then some of these other guys as well. And Alex and Orc, we saw their win. And Dreda, who had the crazy performance in week 9. You guys watched it. Just unbelievable. So it's shaping up. I mean, I'm already seeing Skite and Vato. I'm starting to get excited because they start to play better as time goes on. And we just have all but time right now. It's running down, though.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ready to get back into these games. Bala, if you are as well, I think we're going to send it back over to Sundown and Shy. Gentlemen, back over to you and keep the action rolling.
Thank you so much, Zeke and Bala. All good, Shy, no worries. But I'm so excited. Like you said, we saw so many of those guys up on that top board. It's so incredibly dense. 52 players in this lobby, 28 duos remaining. And again, the 4 final spots. We're coming down to it right now. That line, because the Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy duo have already qualified, would be 54 points. 51 was on the bottom. 3 points separating everyone. That's how tall you have to be to ride the ride. And Storm Surge is on again, Shy.
The pressure's active in EU, and we are in pressure plant as well. The lava's hot. These skins look hotter. The guns look very nice as well with that new camo that's out in the shop as well. A lot of edits going up and around. Once again, Geyser's up in play. A lot of free rotation, free shots being taken too, but a miss coming in from Speezy, very, very close to the opponent's head. Baller's getting shot down on Storm line. Once again, a very good position. A lot of people playing for pre-positioned advantage points and then milking those elims rather than getting them on the fly. The guys are being baited now. Can the beams come through? White HP on that opponent. His fly gets cut short. Jarkos going down now. Where's his dual partner? We don't know. His finish is going to be coming out now as these sweaty soccer skins, Alex and Speezy, are just going to be tearing up this low ground, making sure no one's allowed to be this tall for this EU ride on the northeast side of the map.
And you see them actually able to get into the mid ground. Alex was the player from the Winter Royale who hadn't played competitive before, was just always in the arena duos. He said, hey, I'm pretty good at Fortnite.
You're playing Fortnite?
Has now been in all of
you guys are playing Fortnite?
Speezy now going to opt to tarp away. We'll see the conversion happen onto Alec, and now has to make some tough decision in terms of loot. Is going to drop the heavy snipe in favor of taking the rift. Will he opt to fix anything else up? And you can see now he's trying to go back through and just make sure he gets every possible little bit he can.
In these solo spots,
hey, SB Squad, are you still here? I added HD God. Put your PSN in the chat. Hey, put your PSN in the chat, SB Squad, and then I'll add you right now. I'll add you as a friend, and me, you, and HD could play like squads or something. We'll do like a fill. I'll put like a fill on or something.
Motor misses out on those. Not sure if that'll affect him later on. Once again, there are a lot of geysers and a lot of ways to trickle down from height to stay on top of rotation, but that might be a big hit for their loadout and overall play this game.
Yeah,
I really don't want to live stream.
Because honestly, Shadows are the most consistent in terms of the utility tool, being able to rotate. You have either top down or down up. You're able to rotate and get high ground if necessary and just make really clutch plays in a pinch. As you see, a lot of other people rotating the good old-fashioned way. It's Fortnite, the battle is building, and everyone is tarping up the side of pressure plate and trying to do damage because that Storm Surge is still active. You can see Motor and Barox about 9 points off that pace right now to be in the top 10, 12 points off qualification pace. What can they do to get themselves closer? There they are. There are the shadows we saw earlier. Will he be able to grab them? Is that another misgrab coming out from Motor? And we talked about the clutch and the pressure being on. Now actually misses himself in one of the chug splashes too, but doesn't matter. Call him an action hero as he slides down the side of the volcano and finds the elim.
Very smart loop balance from those duos as well. Vrox goes down, but he did have a slurp ticking while he let Motor play with those chug splashes. You know, it's easy to have a very efficient chug splash in duos, but on rotation, it's very hard to hit you and your partner. So very smart decisions there. Motor has to be smarter now in a 1v2 situation, using all his mats, around 800 left now as people go down left and right. 26 people left alive, 18 duos, no placement yet. Once again, 7th zone, and a lot of pressure coming down on Motor. His shield getting knocked down, still has those chug splashes to use on the move, making sure that zone damage is not a problem. Shields, not a problem, as he gets all the way back up to 100 HP. Once again, his early game was amazing. Get those guns out, but his life goes down as well.
In the end, he got fucked up.
The top 15, so
Feels bad.
Points there. Vato and Sky
Feels
are
bad.
happy about that, as Vato is still in the lobby. You have Ibu High now with the combat and the flint still rolling around in the ball, at Proxima Star, who was in the top 3, also picking it up there. And Proxima Star being the player who's been around forever, since like the original Summer Skirmish. So good to see his name back up there as Flybo picks up Wraith's Guard, and we're closing in on the top 10. Buhai trying to find a decent amount of space there in the middle, but somebody is way up on Ultimate High as we're rotating around. Zeke gets blasted by Flavo in the back. Will the Elim come through? No, he's able to find the zone, but not able to pop it up, as now all of a sudden Old Man Mountain, 1-2 players up top. This is when you wish you had Shadow Bombs. Matsu and Ibu High on the mid ground. Ibu High gets that, but Proxima Star and his teammate just get to rain down shots on the rest of the lobby. Ibu High trying to find some space to exist, but he's going to have to go back over now into the plant. Is only Ibu High in a 1v2, and that's not going to be enough. Fury Legend and Proxima Star
Fury
going to
Legendary.
close that one out. 6 elims and the victory round. That's how they were at 57 points. That's what got them up there, and hopefully they can keep on that pace to qualify.
They ended that game so fast, still had 9 impulses and 2 smoke grenades left at the end, but they decided to just give the lobby a whole haircut as we move in. Once again, the same zone. Geysers going up once again. A lot of launch pads can be saved on this 5th zone rotation. A lot of mats can just be saved as well when you're up in the air, not taking too many shots and basing up, going for these big vantage points as well. Benji Fishy now, the inspiration for a lot of duos in the EU region, getting their name switched for that good, sweet luck in terms of qualifying. He's getting checked on his.
Oh, you're still here? Thank you, man.
There, giving his fish
you added me?
a haircut. A lot of
you added me? After this game right here, I'm gonna add you back.
And one thing I do like,
I'm gonna accept you.
How many more shields
SB.
there have been in the games, as players are taking more risks. They're poking out more. They're looking for more trades. They're
awesome.
willing to go
right after this game right here, I'm gonna accept you. Oh, what? How did he get? What the fuck did he? Did he shoot through his wall?
You cover 2 layers. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna disengage down and over 1 layer and make sure they're boxed up. They are already very close to the safe zone, not quite in it, so we'll need to rotate just slightly over, but have the guys there to do it. I mean, this lobby's stacked. You see Crew, Nairo, Milan, Osmo, Chapik, Snowda, like, jeez.
We get into these last 4 games, and the games only get bigger with better players over and over. Aqua in here with Nyrox as well. We're going to be tuning into their super dope position up top on this hill. Going to be cutting off a lot of people rotating from mid-ground. They're going to just have to rotate early, though. They're not in zone just yet, dropping just a few layers, but every layer you do drop, that's a box saved on.
Hey, Boogie Dom. What's up, man?
Is very
yeah, we can play duos. I added you on my Xbox. Okay, I don't. Oh, dude, see, my chat was messing up right now. I don't know, because this is my cousin. This is my cousin your cousin 1 account. I added you on my Xbox. Yeah, we can play duos. What's up with? Hey, Boogie Dom. That's Dom. Wait, that's Dominic. That's Domo, right? Hey Domo, do you want to jump? Do you want to play squads with us? Because I'm about to add SB. And I already added HDJ. Do you want to play squads with us?
Yeah, and they're just trying.
You down to play squads?
Just trying to hang out right now. doing everything they can to keep whatever amount of space
Liz!
and to get over on the
Liz!
zone right away. And that's one thing we
Oh my goodness, Liz, bro. I've been meaning to message you on Snapchat, and I've been fucking forgetting. Where the fuck have you been, Liz? Where have you been? Seriously. Dude, I miss you too, Liz. What the fuck? Where have you been?
Brilliantly done, but can they convert onto it? The Storm will move.
I got a mustache. It looks terrible, I know. Seriously, I need to know, where have you been, Liz? Have you been working? Are you still a veterinarian? Is that what you were doing? You're a vet, right?
Very still smart plays there, playing off of his thing, saving that last one
Yeah.
until he had damage, rather than just using it for an impact in the game. Always make sure you're milking the most out of the stuff you
Just
have
been living
in your
life.
inventory.
Living life and working out. You're still in New York?
Looking for a reload.
Are you still over in New York City?
Very unfortunate there. That small mag size of the infantry rifle
Oh
proving to be fatal to getting that elimination point. Benji and Savage
You
down
gotta
the same
keep it
box.
up, that dang gun.
Chapek's going down, getting
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add you right after this, SB. My chat was messing up, man. The comments weren't popping up. I had to close my stuff and reopen it.
So he actually got knocked because that was the shot that he hit right before on him. That was the 87 tick. The Storm ended up then ticking him over and then getting it. That was that extension where it's a minute after you've damaged someone. But we have our top 15, so 3 placement points going out to everyone. The Fishies getting those as well, so on 5 points so far from this match. And also still 2 shadow bombs.
Vet assistant for now, then I'll go back to school to become a technician. Oh, okay, that's cool. And I said, oh, you're still in New York. That's cool. Can't wait, but I can't. At 4 o'clock.
You see, I'm the beast.
Yeah, I'm not busy today.
On the high ground above him. Takeoffs just
I'm not busy today.
Zappy and Red Rush, another duo who have already qualified just below. Anonymous 27, not to be confused with Anonymous 72. Just below Dementos here as he's tarping towards the side, trying to make it into the top 10.
A lot of mid-ground tarps coming out now. The zone will start moving in more awkward ways. A little bit of
yeah, I'm not busy today, Domo. So if I'm not getting stressed on this game, I'm pretty sure I could make it till 4 p.m. playing. If I'm not getting stressed on this game, and I'm getting a lot of kills, I don't give a fuck about wins. Just as long as I kill someone, I don't get mad. When I don't kill anyone, that's when I start getting pissed.
So it's fine that it wasn't his conversion because he still gets 2 points going there from knocking that team out right as the teammate went over.
What's not working?
Trying to find some room. So far,
wait, what's not working?
15 points from this match, but they need to pick up the pace there. We saw the top duo was on 60 plus, being up 44. Needs every possible point as 27 picks up Trox. Dementos still trying to tarp over, edits himself back in, finds an angle, but immediately gets cut off. Provoked finds the conversion onto 27, and Dementos is just gonna chill, popping that utility. And again, we've talked about it. Just
what's not working, SB? Were you trying to send me a friend request and it didn't work?
3 shots, can he find it?
Because if that's what it is, I'll send you one. Can you wait? Can you
stops Provoked and gets him into the top 5? That could
wait. Can you put your PSN in the chat, SB, so I can add you right now? Because right after this game, I'm gonna add you. Right after this game right here. What is your epic name? My epic is this. This is my epic.
He can't. Dementos blowing up. Adds there as now it's a 1v2. Dementos in the bottom right.
That's my epic. No caps, no capitals, all lowercase. No capitals.
Can he build it away? Magic pops him off. Dementos tried to get back in the zone, but Magic pulls brilliantly done, so well executed, and that is why they're on the top, sitting up there currently with the 62
Game's over.
What a close match going right down to the wire. One more shot is all he needed there, but it was not possible to not connect the duo.
Game's over.
Once again, this pattern, very, very smart solo play there, making sure you can pick up all the eliminations before the game ends, even though it's a 1v2 spot right here. Now we got Nauka and MXR, who are both chilling in their big
What
base.
the fuck is this?
Like next to Stormline as well, one of the best positions you can load out there for them as well. They've got.
Anyways, hold on, guys. I gotta add my boy SB. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, HD to go invited me, huh? You see, HD. 1 second, man. 1 second, HD. HG, are you on East Coast or West Coast? Are you? Just join my lobby, HD. Here, I'm gonna put my shit. I'm gonna put my shit to public. Okay, you could just jump in. What's your PSN? SB, so I could add you right now. What's your PSN? Oh, you're on East Coast. I can't join you then, man. My ping on me fucked up. Join me. Join me. My shit is public. Join me, HD. I hope you have a mic. Let me see. Hey, put your PSN. I said it.
You play on West?
Is that HD? What's up, man? Yeah, I play on West Coast,
what's up, man? Yeah.
What's good with you? I said it's a fall to add you. It's a fail?
Bro, do you play on West?
Yeah, I play on West. Shit, bro.
Damn. I'm gonna try and go to West. Hopefully I don't lag.
Alright, later, Dom. Hold on. I'm just gonna do something with my camera real quick. I'm not gonna turn it off. Oh, yeah, it is. But I haven't really been doing good in that skin. This skin, I just dropped a 5 bomb right now to watch my.
I mean,
skin.
like you know, like there's something called sensitivity where like you can get way better. That's what I did. I looked up like a pro player sensitivity, and then I just went off.
Oh, you did?
I'm about to make it to like I'm in Division 6 in the arena. I'm about to probably I'm trying to make it to the World Cup.
Hey, I'm gonna change it. Wait, where are you from, man? Are you from like New York or something? Oh shit. Oh wow, that's like super West Coast. Or East Coast. I'm in California.
Oh my.
Oh.
Wait, I thought those were
Frags? Alright, Vince Frags.
Oh, that's West Coast? Oh, I don't pay attention to all that. Maybe I won't lag. I don't know.
Well, if you're on a LAN cable, you won't lag. If you're on a LAN cable.
Oh, I'm on a LAN cable.
Oh, okay, then you probably won't lag. Oh,
Yeah,
I can't find you. I can't find what's it called, bro.
Because he's on Xbox, they messed that up. Because he's on Xbox, they messed that up.
Oh, shit.
Let me try and add him.
Alright. He said his epic is Vince Frags in my chat. Alright.
I'm gonna turn it down so it don't echo.
Let's shout. What is PSN? PSN is where you go to add your epic friends. Over here. Like,
yeah, he's on Xbox. He's on Xbox. He said it in the chat.
Yeah, can you add him and then like you could invite him in here?
Yeah, I was gonna do that. Yo, the person that adds you is gonna be me. So if you get a strange like invite, it's gonna be me. Not Frags. He must be a Preston fan.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
It said it failed. It said it's failed. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's working for PS4 to play with Xbox players now. It just doesn't work anymore. Like I have it on, but
Hey,
it said
listen.
failed.
I'm gonna end my stream, guys, but I'm gonna re-upload it right now. I'm gonna start up another stream. I'm just ending this World Cup stream, but I'm gonna keep playing. But I'm just gonna end this stream and I'll be back. Okay, but I'm gonna re-stream right now, but I'm just ending this World Cup stream.